Hello, students. I am doing a Onshape video for the indexing guide to help you out if you need help, get you unstuck if you're stuck. Let's share the screen here. And I need to get out of that and go to my Onshape screen. Let's start the drawing. Onshape, create, and a document. I've done this one before, so I'm not going to name it because I'm just going to delete it when I'm done. But you would want to put indexing guide here and okay. And it pulls up a blank document for us to start our first sketch. So as usual, we want to plan out what part we would want to sketch first, and then how we're going to use our XYZ axis or point strategically to help us do the drawing. So I'm looking at it. I'm going to do my front plane as my sketch plane. And I'm going to the front. I'm ready to draw some circles. I need a small circle that goes clear through it. It's a hole, and it's a 1.25. Okay. Well, that didn't work, did it? I'll just draw it arbitrary size, and then we'll get them sized from there. D for dimension. And we said 1.25 diameter for the small circle. And for the big circle, what size is it? The book says it's in radius because it's only a section of an arc. So we need to double it because we're drawing it as a circle, not an arc. So 2.5 times 2 is 5 inches. Okay, so there's our two circles. We're gonna work on the upper left quadrant and mirror it twice to do the rest of the drawing. So we're only going to do a fourth of this drawing, and we should be good. I'm going to go draw a line from here vertically. And I think I'm going to draw one horizontally too. L for line. Okay, and I'm going to escape. Now, we've got a bunch of notches on this drawing, don't we, to do. I'm going to use the offset command. Offset copies a line a specific distance. So there it is. There's the offset, or an object. Doesn't have to be a line. It could be an arc, could be a circle, whatever. So I'm going to pick on the line that I want to offset, and I'm going to pull it this way because our drawing says from the middle, yeah, all those notches that are on the center point are 0.5, so we need half of that because we're going to mirror the other half. So we need to go 0.25, don't we? 0.25 is half of 0.5, and there's our line. We need the same thing here. We need to go, and it did it for me, so I think I can enter. Yeah, there it is, 0.25 as well. Okay, then we have a notch in this area right here. So how would we do that? Looks like we need to offset 1.25 horizontally and vertically again. So I'm still on that offset command, I think. It's highlighted, and I'm going to pull it this way. So now it needs to be, and I'm picking on it, 1.25. And this one, the horizontal line, needs to be offset or copied up. On it, and 1.25. There it is. Hey, we're ready to start doing lots of trimming. So the quick key for trim is M. I don't need this part. I don't need this part. Or this, right? Or this, or this. So there's that notch, right? Now, this notch, we don't know where it ends yet till we get that done. Okay, so I'm going to use my offset again and get the base of those notches. What's the book say? Can you find that dimension? I am looking. There it is. It says from top to bottom, the two notches, it gives us 3 inches. So from center, we know it's half of that. So it would be 1.5 inches. So if I were to offset again, this line, that direction, and I'm just moving it so I can see it, and I pick on it and I tell it 1.5, that will work. See how it gave me that notch? And now I need to do the same thing horizontally. So I'm picking this line and I'm dragging it this way, clear out here somewhere where I can find the number. And I'm picking on the number. Oops, I didn't pick on it. I just made a mistake. It picked that line, so that's not good. I'm going to escape, and I'm going back to offset. I'm picking the line that I want to offset, which was my middle or center vertical line. I'm going to go clear out here somewhere where I can get to that number. Is it going to let me have it? Oh, it's being difficult. How about I don't go out that far so it's not over a line? Now I can easily pick on the number. That'll work better. And now I can tell it 1.5, half of 3. And there it is. Now, let's get rid of the parts. It looks kind of like a mess, doesn't it? So let's M for trim. And we know this notch needs to end. We don't need this part. I don't need this part. Excuse me, or this, or this. So many lines, it's kind of confusing, isn't it? I don't need this, then we should be able to see our notch. Yep. Let's go after this one. I don't need this part, or I don't need this. I don't need this. Okay, and I guess I could get rid of all of this in here too, right? It's not, that's just lines that were offset that we no longer need, just intersections of lines. Okay, hey, I think it looks good. We could then, should be able to mirror from here, right? And we're done. We're ready to extrude, I should say. Not finished yet. So here's my mirror. I'm gonna go horizontal or across the vertical line, this line right here. So I'm gonna pick this line, and then everything to the left of it needs to be mirrored. Yes, yes. Let's think about this. I'm going to go back and save us a little bit of work. We need to get rid of this circle because otherwise we've got to trim all the notches, right? So let's go M for trim and get rid of it. Okay, this is what we want to mirror. Just saved ourselves some work. Okay, now we're ready to mirror. This line again is our mirror line, and we're mirroring across it horizontally. So mirror this, and this, and this, and this. We're just going around, picking them all. Isn't that awesome? Now we need to mirror across the horizontal center line down. So we're going to escape. I'm going to go back to mirror. I'm going to pick my horizontal line. And now I need to, I wonder if I could draw a box and pick multiple things to mirror. Let's see if it works. It does, but I have to get them in the box. So you may find it easier just to pick them one at a time. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can see everything. So I've got this and this and this and this. How about this one? You could do a window if you wanted to and not have to pick these individually. It's trying to stay up with me. Isn't that wonderful? I love the mirror command. All right, it's shaded in. We're done. If it's not shaded in, that means there's an opening at a corner and it can't extrude. So let's finish our sketch and let's extrude. Let's go ISO first. I like to do that so I can see where it's extruding, and I pick my shapes. And how thick is it? 1 inch. Hey, we're there, and we finished the extrusion. Now we're ready to draw the extended cylinder here. So once again, we want to go to sketch. This is my plane that I want to be on to do my sketch, and I'm going to view from the front plane. All right, we got a couple simple circles to do, right? Same center point. That's why we picked that for our starting point, right? To plan out our sketches, and an arbitrary size, and another one right here to this circle, same size. Oops, I'll have to dimension it and make sure I get it right. Okay, so let's do a D for dimension. And this one needs to be 1.25. Yep, and then this one needs to be how big? 2.25. We got it. We're ready to extrude, right? So I'm going to go ISO view again and finish my sketch and extrude. Let's see where it's going. And I need it to be how deep? There it is, 0.75 it looks like. So let's highlight it. 0.75. Okay, guys, from there you take it into a title block, right? Do your front view, top view, side view, and a shaded isometric view. Add your dimensions. Now, the top view and the right side view are going to be identical. So if you could get all your dimensions on either the top or the side view, as well as the front view, you may not need both the top and the side, but I'll leave that up to you. You know how to dimension. Whatever dimensions are on your drawing, you need in one of the 2 or 3 views, okay? Depending on which one, not including the shaded isometric view. There's always a front view, top view, side view, unless it's a very simple object. It may only be a front view, side view, or a front view, top view, but I won't count off if you show all 3 views. You show all 3 views, you need some dimensions on all 3 views. Let's see how you do. I'm going to end it there. Good luck. Put it in a title block. Then you show all your visible lines, hidden lines, and center lines before you add dimensions. Once you get it dimensioned, you convert it to a PDF and turn it in for points. Good luck. Oops, why am I sharing again? I want to end.